Hi you guys, well, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be budgeting for my second paycheck for this month of November. Melissa just left. She was here making her empanadas. She has an assignment for one of her classes on Wednesday, so she'll be back tomorrow to finish frying her empanadas, so she wasn't able to join today. So how's everybody doing coming back from the holidays? I hope everybody had a really good time with your family, your friends, your co-workers or what have you for the holidays. I know for us, we pretty much kept it kind of local, kind of small. It was just me and my brother and his family, and we actually got Chinese food. I'm telling you, we did not cook for Thanksgiving. We're not going to do this twice a year. We'll do something definitely for Christmas. But we got Chinese food this year. And we actually spent more time as a family just talking, having a good time, talking about money, finances, and of course, watching the game. My brother is a Cowboys fan. I'm a Commanders fan. So you know how that will probably go. So I'm hoping you guys had a really good holiday break and you're ready to go back to budgeting. So for today, I'm going to be cash stuffing all three of my binders. I took out $400 from the bank for this next 2 weeks. Today's the 27th on Monday. I'm recording this kind of late, but I want to make sure I get this done, and hopefully you guys will see it on Tuesday morning. So let's go ahead and get started with the money that I have. I will be focusing first on my bi-weekly expense binder. And I actually have money left over for once. And you guys who've been following me know that a lot of times my grocery envelope is always empty at the end of 2 weeks, as well as my eating out. My personal, I got a little bit of change in there too. So I actually have some money left over. So let me go ahead and take that out. And that's going to be rollover for my long-term sinking fund. And it's only going to be the bills, the coins I'm going to actually save and use that going into the bank to get money out. So I'm going to put that to the side to use it a little bit later. So let's empty out these coins real quick. For those of you guys who did cook for Thanksgiving, I'm sure you're tired. I'm hoping that the kitchen is put back together and everybody enjoyed their meal. I know for our family, we would always love to have the potato salad. My grandmother's a potato salad. My brother and I have a disagreement on whether or not celery belongs in my grandmother's potato salad. So we haven't done the potato salad for a minute, but we'll probably do something for Christmas. So I'm taking all my change out of my personal envelope as well. And we're going to go ahead and get stuffing for this binder. So for my groceries, I'm going to cut back a little bit. Excuse me. I have quite a few leftovers still in the refrigerator for other things. So I'm going to stuff $130 for this. And have that last me for the next 2 weeks. For eating out, I'm going to put in my regular $25 for the next 2 weeks. Melissa actually got a comment on her last video, which I thought was cute, from, was it Mommy with the Money? She's another cash stuffer, and she thought it was really cute that Melissa had money left over, because a lot of times our kids at this age are always willing to eat out, and Mommy with the Money has the same mindset as most parents that, hey, we have food at home. We're not going to be eating out that much. We have food at home. We're going to just hold on to that. So Melissa had some money left over from her eating out envelope, unlike me, because I will spend all my money. And she was able to roll that money over for some long-term seeking fund. So for me, again, I'm putting $25 in my eating out. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for my personal, I'm putting 20 in for personal. And then another 20 for miscellaneous, hoping that this will last me for the next 2 weeks. So my next envelope is still kind of new, but I've been stuffing in this envelope for a minute. It's the Hope envelope. If you guys didn't get a chance to take a look at my short that I posted a couple of weeks ago, I did a little research and actually was an add-on from a project or a practicum that I did for researching that this Hope folder, for those who don't know, is more so for donations, charity, or if somebody that I come across might need some money for something, just to give money away. But there is a Hope pantry at my job at the institution. And doing the research I did for my degree for a practicum, I found out about the food insecurity for college students. And I also found out that, you know, for our country, there were over 17 million Americans who suffered from food insecurity back in 2022. And that's just like right around the corner. It's not like it was, you know, 15, 20 years ago. This was a couple of years, this was like, you know, last year, technically. So that's a lot of people. So I'm gonna go ahead and put additional money into the Hope Pantry and actually decide on whether or not I want to just donate the money to our Hope Pantry or maybe just go shopping for it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe I should go to Walmart or Winn-Dixie around our way, because Winn-Dixie has a lot of buy one, get one off sales. So that might be a better bang for my buck. So $25 is going to be added to Hope Pantry. And my new total all of those fives. 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 170. So I'm going to probably decide probably about the second week of December what I'm going to do with this money, to see if I'm going to just donate it, which would be a quick thing to do, but maybe just go shopping and have a good time to pick out the items and then drop those off. So leave it in the comments. What do you think I should do? Donate it or go shopping? All right. So that's it for my bi-weekly. So this is what I have for the next 2 weeks. Up next will be my short-term sinking funds. And I probably am going to need some fives. I think I saw a few in here. Hopefully I can make change. Yeah. Because I know I need a few smaller bills for my short-term sinking funds. I'm going to take 25s out from here, 5, 10, 15, 20, and just replace that with another 20. So I'll become my own bank in a way. All right, great. All right, for my short-term sinking fund for car maintenance, right now I have $55. I'm going to go ahead and add another 25. $25, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 80. I do need to renew my tags shortly, because the renewal for your tags are always close to your birthday. Said 80, yep. So I'll have this money ready to go and send out to make sure I get my sticker for my tags on time. Then up next, I'm going to go ahead and put additional money into my envelope for car insurance. I have 130 in there now, and I'm going to add another 25. The goal is to make sure I get up to the 6 months worth for my car insurance so I could go ahead and get that discount. 20 and a 5. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm at a whole total of 155. Thinking something else in my head while I'm doing this multitasking. And credit card will get an additional 20. $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $100, $105, $10, $15. There we go. And that will be it for this binder as well. So before I get into my next binder for my long-term sinking funds, there's been a bit of a change for this binder. So I want to go over that real quick before I finish up. So in the last couple of weeks, it came up to us that a family member was in need for in a situation. So like I said, for the last couple of weeks, we're trying to figure it out, see how we can help support the situation and take care of that family member's needs. And it just came down to actually just go ahead and get the extra money out there to make sure that person had what they needed. So at this point, I had to make the decision to postpone our vacation. So we won't be going to Houston for this year, but we will be going shortly, hopefully in the spring of next year. But my family knows that my motto is faith, family over everything. So when it comes to family, I'm thankful that I'm now in the position that I can help, because a lot of times, sometimes as single parents, we're probably viewed as the last person to come to for help, especially when it comes to finances, because there's a lot of stigmata about single parents that they're struggling all the time. And I'm going to be honest, I was. In the past, if you had asked me for this, and we're talking about $500, I would probably have to look underneath a rock to pull it together and then pray that my utilities, my bills and everything gets covered. But by starting this process, and I only started really doing this in July, so it hasn't been that long, but starting this process, able to have the money, the cash on hand to help family without, blinking an eye, without worrying about, will my lights be covered? Will my rent be covered? Yes, they are, because I don't do 100% cash budgeting. My bills are automatically paid, but my extra money, I want to learn how to save better, and that's where this money is coming from. So just so you'll know that my vacation envelope is empty now, because I wanted to make sure, again, my family's taken care of first. Faith and family over everything. So we will get back to stuffing for vacation for next year shortly, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. And at this point, I'm going to see, I got a 50 and 10. Yep. I'm going to just go ahead and focus on my birthday. That's going to be coming up in January. So I want to go ahead and just focus on getting that kind of fully stuffed, because I think I made a change for my birthday, or I probably did make a change for my birthday, and I'm going to need to go ahead and start working on that. So I'm going to add $100 to my birthday envelope, which would be $380. 50, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, and 80. $380 for right now. Oops. I always forget the folders are in the front. So that's all I'm going to put here in my long-term sinking funds for right now. So this extra 10, and I think I know what I'm going to do with that, but this extra 10 here is going to go for my envelope challenge. So I'm going to use this $7 envelope and stuff it with $10. I started this challenge at the same time I started everything else in the month of July. And I just stuff when I can or when I go. So when it comes to the 100 envelope challenge, make up your own rules. You don't have to follow anybody else. It depends on where you are, in my opinion, with your finances. Since I know I had to, in love, give out that $500, I'm going to slowly rebuild or what have you. So this is another good start. My extra $10, I am going to, yep, this is what I'm going to do. To get this one stuffed a little bit faster, I'm going to put the extra $11 over here in the Hope Pantry. So then I'll have $180, $81. That $1 will count somewhere when I spend that money. And I think I'm going to go to $200 for this envelope. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Oops. My grandmother always said, make sure all of the bills are turned the same way. And that's what I will do. And that will be all of the cash that I have from what I took out from the bank, as well as what was rolled over from my bi-weekly. So everything is done for the next 2 weeks. My bi-weekly for my own spending, my short-term 6 months sinking fund, my long-term sinking fund, which we're going to rebuild definitely. So this will be another good start for us, or for me, definitely going on for this, the rest of this month. So I want to make sure you guys remain encouraged when you guys are doing this. Things happen, things in life happen, and I think that, and I'm thankful that I'm able to be in a position that I'm able to put in that $500 to help a family member. So this is a good example for those that might have started this and come across a challenge and a setback. A setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. That's the way I'm looking at this. So I want to keep you guys encouraged, and then also to share some comments that we've been receiving recently. We really appreciate the love and support from everybody. People are still asking about the binders. They definitely admire the ones that we have. This one, again, we got it from Walmart. These two, we got it from another cash budgeter. She's really awesome. Her name is Jasmine from Baddies to Budget. She's changed a few things around, so I don't know if these are still available on her at her store. But when people ask, you know, when do you make time to find out this information or what have you, I watch a lot of these videos in the morning. So when I'm getting up in the morning, I try to find out which video I need to really feed my spirit. If I need to watch a budgeting video, if I need to watch a cleaning video or a hair tutorial or just something funny. So a lot of times I'll watch her and a few other people in the morning. So if you're trying to find out when's the best time to watch us in the morning before you get ready to go to work. That way you'll have something good to focus on while you're at work. Also, I want to give a shout out to another person who put a comment in, and we really appreciate it. Forgive me if I mispronounce it, charge it to my head and not my heart, but to my Cariana Major. Thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate that you are watching us, and I love the fact that you said that you learned something new, as well as you got a positive idea from one of our videos, which is our money talk. So if you didn't catch our money talk the other week, check that out. Melissa and I were just sitting talking about what we learned from the banks, and I hope you guys get that information too. We will do another money talk for this week coming up, because we want to share with you guys what we learned when we sat down with our family for Thanksgiving. We talked about generational wealth, and I can tell you from my own perspective, hearing the stories from my sister-in-law, from my brother, even stuff from my brother I didn't even know about, that touched my heart. So we're going to share that with you guys. And we hope that you guys, if you didn't get a chance to do the challenge of sitting down with your family for Thanksgiving, consider doing that for Christmas, or do it during the weekend. You might have a good Sunday meal. Let's talk about these finances, you guys. Let's start building generational wealth by talking about it. So we hope to see you guys really soon in our next video. Thank you guys so much for your support, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.